So in this video, I will show you how to design this award program cover in CorelDraw. So if you're new, don't forget to subscribe. I'm begging you guys to subscribe now before I will verse. So over here, as you can see, I have this background. I have multiple things I'm going to include in the description for you guys to follow up. I have this background, so I've taken the background out, which I got this. You can see the before and you can see the after. And I actually got this one also. I've removed the background. I think I've deleted the image, but I'm going to include everything for you guys in the down description below. Note, if you don't subscribe to this channel, you will not understand what I'm teaching you guys. But if you have subscribed, open your CorelDraw and follow up with me. Alright, over here is the mockup. So this is the mockup. You understand? If you like, understand. If you like, don't. Anyways, this is the font. There's this font I want to make use of, so I've included the font for you guys. It's called Transcend something. This is the font. All right, so without any further ado, let's jump straight to the video. Now, welcome to CorelDraw. In case you don't understand anything here, number one reason is you're not subscribed. Number two is you have not watched my beginners class. Maybe you're a beginner. Please go and start from there. All right, now when you come over to this notepad, you see I'm taking this class very gradual. I don't want you guys to be rushing me in the comment section that I talk too much. Yes, I know I talk too much. Over here now, this is the write-ups for this design. And this is the font we'll be making use of. I just included 3 fonts, which we are going to make use of. All right. Now, welcome to CorelDraw. We're going to change our size of the paper we're going to make use of. We call this thing workspace. All right. Now, to change your size, we'll be making use of A3 to A4. What I mean by A3 to A4 is when you open your program, wide is A3. When you close it is A4. So now come to your page size, select A3. This is A3 size. Now we're going to rotate it, or we're going to transform it from portrait to landscape by coming to your property bar and select landscape. If you like, don't look at my mouse. That's your business. Now, click on landscape. I'll be teaching you guys something. You guys will not pay attention. Secondly, you're going to come to your rectangle tool and double click on this rectangle tool. And once you do that, it will automatically bring itself to this space. Automatically. In case you are using CorelDraw 2021, it will not work like this. But if you're using from 24, 23, it will work like this. 2022, it might work like this, but for 2024, it will work like this. All right. Now we're going to divide this page in 2. To do that, we're going to drag this one to this part. You can see I've divided it, but it's not exact. So you're going to hold Control or Command for the big boys who are using Mac. Then point to this node. That's the mid node, which is on the middle. Is it in the middle or on the middle? Anyone. Then drag this to this part. That means you're having 1 and you're having 2. I'm going to use color to differentiate it so that you're going to understand. So I'm having 1 and I'm having 2. Now let's go back to the white we have. Now highlight everything using Control A or Command A for the big boys. If you like, subscribe, or if you like, don't subscribe. You will not understand. Now we're going to drag this to this spot. Alright, so that everything will be aligned. Now what you're going to do is we're going to bring in our margin. Before we get the margin, somebody asked me a question in the comment section below. He said he printed his program and some of the information inside the program is cutting off. Now I'm supposed to kneel you down and give you some strokes of cane because you have not been watching my videos. Where have you been? Like, where have you been? Now, this video is particularly for you to share to your other friends who are in this situation. I'm not going to repeat myself. Alright, so to get out of that kind of situation, if you don't want to encounter it again, repeat after me again. Select your rectangle tool. Draw this way. You can actually do this automatically or you can do it manually. I've taught you guys how to do this automatically and I've taught you how to do it manually. You can go back to my other videos and watch. Now, back to this video. Once you create a margin box, I call it a margin box because I use it to create margin. Now, select your pick tool, click outside this box, this place, click outside here to deselect everything. So nothing is selected. What I mean by selection is you can see I've selected, I've deselected, selected, deselected. Now, to enable me go to my drawing unit and change it to inches. So I'm going to size this box to the exact margin I want to make use of. So depending on the volume of the information you have, that is where you're going to create your margin from. Do you understand? Now, this program is not more than 35 pages. So I'm going to use 0.7 by 0.7 inches. So select this box. For the sake of this video, we will call it margin box. So select your margin box. Then go to your page dimension. The first one, put 0.7. Down one, 0.7. Then click enter on your keyboard. And you can hold shift key on your keyboard. It has an arrow on it. Shift key, then select this box. Then press letter T, just T for thinner, to take it to the top. Then press letter press letter L, L for lion, to take it to the left. Left, L, T, top. If you like, don't understand. Now I'm going to zoom out this way and I'm going to drag my margin line horizontally and vertically this way. Then I am going to zoom out again. Select the margin box, hold shift, select the box, press letter B, B for Boniface, B like this, to take it to the bottom. Zoom out and place this here. Now select it again, hold shift, select the box again, press letter R for Rita. These are not my girlfriends, I'm just calling names for you to understand the letter. They are not my girlfriends. For Rita, take it to the right, that is right alignment. Then zoom out, then drag this way. zoom out again, select it, hold shift, then select the right box, then press letter L to take it to the left. Left, lion, L. Now bring in this margin, select it again, press shift, select the box, press letter R. I'm not going to repeat this again. I've repeated this several times. Now zoom out. You can delete this margin box. Now bring in your margin ruler to this spot, or your ruler to the middle here. In case you don't understand, please go back to your village and ask question about your health. All right. This is basically how to do it manually. The automatic one, you can go and watch my previous videos. Now, if you have your margin like this, except the printer is having scope in his head and cuts your information in the inner pages, that's when I will believe that the person is having scope, because if you use this pattern, it will not cut. My jobs has never been cut before. Now back to the video. I'm going to highlight everything. You can see we have a black stroke. There are black lines here, which it is not advisable to have it on your design. All right, so you can remove it by going to this. Look at the cursor by going to this. Once you right click on it, you can see it has taken itself out. Now we're going to import all the stock images I showed you guys earlier for this tutorial. Now come over to your file, select import. All right, importation, then select the folder where it is saved. All right, so basically I'm going to select, you can see I'm going to select all these ones which are going to make use of. All right, so I believe I've explained how I got all this background. All right, so select and click on import. Now basically drag and keep it here. Keep everything here. All right. Now I'm going to bring in this background. So I'm going to basically come to effects, select blur and select Gaussian blur. I just want to blur the background a bit. All right. So I'm going to blur the background a bit. I think this background is a bit heavy. So let's blur it a bit. All right, you can still blur it more. So you can use 29.4 pixels and click on OK. Now, right about that, the client actually said he wants it in blue color. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Effects, select Adjust, select Color Balance. Then what you're going to do is come to Masters. This Masters here, over here, bring your eye to this spot. Now I'm going to add blue to this. All right. You can see we have yellow, blue. That's left is for yellow, right is for blue. Then I'm going to add a bit of magenta to this. Let's see what we got. All right, I think this is fine. I'm going to click on OK. But this background is giving me a vibe of I will lag your system. So I'm going to bitmap it. So convert it to bitmap. All right. And it's going to give you the same resolution. So this actually is heavy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to convert it to bitmap. So I'm going to go to bitmap, convert to bitmap, color mode, select RGB, then click on OK. Now, right about that, I'm going to select this and right click, then select power clip, then place it into this frame this way. I'm going to right click on it and select edit power clip. I'm going to scale this one up this way. I'm going to push up this. So I'm going to scale it up again. scale it up this way, and I'm going to push up this, and this is what we are going to have. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in this guy. I'm going to scale it up this way, and I'm going to scale it up again. Then I'm going to leave it to this. I'm going to right click and select power clip, place it into this frame. Then I'm going to select my rectangle tool, draw a box over here. Then I'm going to give it black color. I want to make sure it is dark, 100% black. I'm going to select my transparency tool, fade out this edge this way. Then I'm going to basically scale this up this way, take it up. I'm going to select my transparency tool again and select this white node over here. Then reduce the opacity this way. And I'm going to drag this one this way and bring this guy down a bit just to create a shadow over there. Now I'm going to bring in this guy, place it over here. All right, I'm going to place it over here. So if you look at this image, it is kind of this stuff over here is looking somehow weird. So I'm going to just select my shape tool, put a cursor here, put a cursor here, put one here, and bring another one here, and bring another one here, and right click on it, select to curve, then drag this guy out and leave that to that. I just want to this side and this side to look same. All right, so that's what you're going to have. So I'm going to basically bring in this guy and scale it up this way, place it over here. All right, then I'm going to scale this one this way and basically bring this up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click and select power clip, place it over here. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in this text. All right, I'm going to cut this text, cut it, and select my text tool and place it over here. So I'm going to give it a white color so you guys can see the text properly. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in this logo. This is the church logo. All right, I'm going to just reduce this way and make sure they are both aligned together. All right, in case you don't understand, please make sure you're subscribed to understand. Now first of all, I'm going to bring this guy over here and bring this guy over here. Make sure they are aligned together. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this text, place it over here. Then the font I'll be making use of this, I told you guys, is called Transcend. All right, so this is the name of the font. You can see we have different variation here. So this is the font. So I'm going to use Ctrl+K to break it apart. Then basically I'm going to reduce this one, reduce this guy, and this one I'm going to reduce it, highlight it, reduce it this way, give it center alignment this way, and this is basically what you're going to have. But I'm going to make sure this one is bold. So I'm going to go to Trajan and select the bold one. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this one, then give it the light yellow color and leave that to that. And this is basically what we are going to have. So the next thing we're going to do, you don't actually need to make it big, but leave it just the way it is. All right, so for this one I'm going to cut this, paste it over here. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this way, cut this, and use Ctrl+K to break it apart. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change the font of this. I'm going to select this font. All right, then I'm going to scale it up this way. Then I'm going to use my shape tool and reduce. You can use it to expand or reduce the spacing this way. Then basically leave this to this. And for those of you who are confused, please don't be. The next thing you're going to do is we're going to manipulate this text. All right, so I'm going to select my freehand tool. All right, then I want to bring this guy this way, and let's give it a white outline so we can see. Now I'm going to manipulate this text. I'm going to select my shape tool. All right, then I'm going to right click and select to curve. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this and drag this out this way. All right, so once I do that, I'm going to bring this guy over here. Then I'm going to just do something like this. And I want to right click on this one and drag this one out this way. All right, I want to drag this one out this way, and I'm going to bring this guy this way and make sure this is aligned properly. So I'm going to do the same to this. All right, so basically you continue doing this till you get the perfect shape you want. All right, so I'm going to just place this one here. I'm going to drag this guy over here. All right, so this is basically what you are going to have, but you need to make sure it is properly done. All right, so this is it. So basically, I've not gotten the perfect one. All right, so this is what I want. All right, so I'm going to basically break this apart using Ctrl+K, and I'm going to bring this guy in here. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to select my rectangle tool. So let me just remove the fill color, remove this one. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just drag this guy because I want to delete something here. So I'm going to place this guy over here and do this way. Place it here, and you can scale it up this way. So once you do that, this is what you're going to have. So I'm going to just highlight this box. Let me remove this one so you don't get confused. This is it. Hold shift and this, and come to your trim and trim this guy out. So once you trim this guy out, bring in this one, bring in this guy and give it a white color. So this is so we're going to just use our shape tool and delete this guy. In case you're confused, you can ask me a question or you watch carefully and practice. Now I'm going to select this bolt and trim it or weld it together. This is what you're going to have. So basically now, let me select this one, bring it closer, bring me closer. Then I'm going to basically group it this way, or you can basically weld everything together. So this is what you're going to have. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come over to this and select this. All right, so I'm going to place it just right here. You can scale it up a bit, but let's add a bit of, let's use the medium. Remember, I've put the fonts, the names of the fonts for you guys. Then I'm going to select this, change the font to this also. I'm going to place it just right here. And this is what you are going to have. All right, this is what you're going to have. So now I'm going to select this and drag it up this way. I'm going to just place it just down here, scale it up a bit. And this is it. Scale this one up. Now I want to get something online. All right. So let's come to Pinterest. And I'm going to basically click on Pinterest. Then once you come to Pinterest, let's download gold background. Okay, this is loading. So while it's loading, that's loaded, don't worry. So come and download gold background on Pinterest. Now we can basically, let's select this. I think I like this one. This is the one I use. I'm going to download it. Let me save it for you guys. Let me save it for you guys. All right, so I'm going to just copy this and paste it just here. I'm going to reduce it, scale it down. Then I'm going to flip this one this way, rotate it, sorry, not flip it. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click and select power clip, place it into this frame. All right, then right click again, select edit power clip, then scale it up this way. All right, then click on finish. Then you can basically copy it again, copy this guy, and you can actually put it here also. All right, same with this. I click and power clip it in here, and this is basically what you're gonna have. So I'm gonna just scale this guy up this way and take it up this way. Then what I'm going to download next is called floral background, or should I say floral clip art? Yes, clip art. So this is it. So you can see so many options here. Can get so many options. This is what I'm looking for. But let's take other options. Okay, let's take other options. So let me go with this one. And let me download it for you guys also. I'm going to copy it. And I'm going to just place this guy here. And what I'm going to do is basically convert it to bitmap. The reason I want to convert to bitmap because we cannot change the color. So I want to extract this to enable me change the color. So I'm going to go to bitmap, select mode, select black and white. Then basically click on OK. Then select trace bitmap, outline trace, line art. All right, and wait for it to load. Whoa, the timing is so long. This is 1 hour plus estimated. So I think the reason is because this is too heavy. So what we're going to do is we're going to cancel it and come to bitmap, convert it to bitmap. All right, then come to mesh mode, then click on it, reduce it, convert it to bitmap. So let's try it again. Then come to trace bitmap, outline trace, line art, and let's wait for the timing again. Okay, this is faster. And while it's loading, you can see the before and you can see the after over here. Then click on OK. Now basically delete this guy. Now remove all these whites. You cannot see. Remove this whites. I don't need it. Remove this whites. Remove this white. So now we can give it this color, as you can see. Now you can reduce this. Bring this guy over here. All right. So once you do that, bring in your gold background. Right click and select power clip. Place it into this frame. This way. Can reduce it, and that is it, guys. Simply that is it. Then bring in this one, place it here, then give it this font also. All right, then bring it over here, and let's give it same gold. Let's copy this gold, clip it inside this frame, and that is what you're going to have. So next thing we're going to do is make sure this is in the middle. All right, now we're going to cut the date and time, and the fonts we'll be making use of this is called Bebas. I've put in all the names of the font for you guys, so I'm going to use Ctrl+K to break this apart. And for this one, I'm going to cut it this way. I'm going to use this way, and I'm going to bring in this guy. I'm going to use this, my shape tool, to reduce the spacing. All right, reduce the spacing this way. Then you're going to just highlight this, give it light yellow. Then bring in your freehand tool, draw a line over here, give it yellow, light yellow, not the main yellow, guys, light yellow. So the time is 5 p.m. So what you're going to do is you put 5 dot dot and p.m. down here, and that is it, guys. That is it. So you're going to delete this one, we don't need it. So I'm going to scale this one up this way and bring in the address and change the font to same Bebas. So I'm going to basically bring my cursor here, then make it center alignment. Control E is the shortcut. Then you're going to place this one here, then maybe change this one to light yellow just to align properly. So what you're going to do is make it align to the middle, and once you do that, you can scale this one up a bit, and that is it for this front cover. So for the back cover, we're going to just basically flip this one this way, and we're going to remove this guy. All right, so for this one, I'm going to just bring it over here, and I'm going to bring in this guy this way. All right, for this one, I'm going to rotate it or flip it downward. I'm going to scale it up this way. All right, so let me rotate this back the way it was, and that is it. So what I'm going to do here, there's no information for the bag, no appreciation, so I'm just going to place this one here. And guys, if I'm not mistaken, this is how we design this cover in CorelDraw. If you have any question, please drop me a comment in the comment section below. If you still like, you subscribe, or if you like, don't subscribe. See you guys in my next video.